Welcome back to the showcase, in this edition featuring Gemma Edwards.
It's just the nearness of you. It isn't your sweet conversation that brings these sensations. It's just the nearness of you. When you're in my arms and I feel you so close to me. As long as you would only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight and to feel in the night the nearness of you. Oh, the nearness of you.
The incredible voice. And I don't care what you say, it's absolutely incredible. It really is. Gemma, that's amazing. Now, you were telling me about fulfilling a couple of dreams, Wembley Stadium and the Albert Hall. I want to know more.
Last year I performed at Wembley during one of the playoffs. So I sing in a classical trio as well, so 3 girls. So we literally just went on, sang the national anthem before, you know, everyone played the football, whatever they do, and then we went off. So it was brilliant. So that's one of my dreams. Although it was in the stadium at the football match, it was still Wembley. So, you know, and we're doing it again this year. So exciting.
Wow.
Yeah, in April.
Do you get a lot of that when you're, you know, touring as you do, and I guess, you know, you pick up work through agents, through word of mouth and whatever. Do you have sort of regular appointments every year, so to speak?
Actually, no, this is probably the first one because I only started working as a soloist a year ago, really. So this is kind of quite new for me as well. So I'm still building contacts and trying to get regular bookings with certain, you know, clients and things. So, but the one with the trio is the first kind of, you know, second.
So can we find you on the web then, Gemma?
Yes, you can. You can find, I've got my own website, gemmalouiseedwards.co.uk, and then you can also follow me on Twitter as well, and it's Gemma Classical on Twitter.
Is there anything that, I mean, obviously you've got a great career going right now, and you know that there's demand out there for you, which is fantastic. Is there anything else that beyond the classical singing? I mean, you know, you've got your dancing roots as well. Are the feet twitching every now and again, and you think, oh, I'd love to do that again?
A little bit, they do. You know, sometimes I just get my tap shoes out and have a little tap around the house because I do miss that side of it, and I do think I'd like to go back into that. And I think, oh, I can't now. I'm too scared because everyone does hip-hop now and I'm still back with my jazz hands, you know, all this. So, but I think I'd like to go back into that as well.
Have you got any kind of, in terms of the classical singing, any kind of idols out there? Anybody that you kind of really sort of aspire to, or are you just very much focusing on being individual?
I think I'm definitely focusing on being individual. My goal is to have a classical recording, record deal, and to have an album out and that type of thing, and just go down the classical crossover route. But if I could have the career that the likes of like Catherine Jenkins, Charlotte Church, Hayley Westenra, Josh Groban, them types of people, then that is my ideal career, basically.
So you've had some cruises under your belt already, but what's the dream one? What's the one that you think, if I could just get onto that ship and go to that destination, what would the ship be and where would the destination be?
Oh, that's a tough one. The destination would... I've never been to America, Central America. I've never done that before. So I'd like to do that. And I don't know what cruise line, because I always wanted to work for Royal Caribbean and I've done that. So it's kind of like, I don't know.
I see, maybe a Cunard over to New York and then do a bit of a road trip.
Yes, actually, I'd like that. Because they have the classical singers on there as well. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Yeah, see that? I'm fixing her up already.
That's the next thing.
This as well, I mean, it's a lot in demand as well, the classical singing a lot in demand. What are the kind of gigs that you're being booked for? I mean, I'm guessing a lot more people are sort of weddings and special occasions as well, is there?
Yeah, weddings, but to be honest, at the moment, I'm still kind of getting in the book. I'm not getting regular bookings that I'd want to, really. A lot of my stuff is word of mouth, so I do a lot of wedding ceremonies, wedding breakfast, and kind of corporate events. And I'd like to get back on the cruises as a soloist as well.
Quando sono sola sogno l'orizzonte magari parole. Sì, lo so che non c'è luce l'ora senza quando manca il sole. Sì, non ci sei tu con me su. Le finestra mostra tutti il mio cuore che ha acceso. Chiudi dentro me la luce che hai incontrato per strada. Time to say Quando si lontana sogno l'orizzonte quelle parole. Io sì lo so che sei con me. Tu mia luna, tu sei qui con me. Io sole, tu sei qui con me, con me, con me, con me. Time to say goodbye.
Coming up next time on the showcase, Grant James.
Yeah, the line it forms on the right page. Now the Mackie, he's back in town. I said, Jenny Tyler, Suki Tardy, look on this Lottie Lennon, get the hell out of here, Lucy Brown, and yeah, the Lottie forms, it forms on the right page. Now the Maggie's, yeah, he's back in town.
Well, that's it for this time. Make sure you show next time for the showcase.